Welcome back, everyone. In this video, I'm going to be building an email template from scratch using HTML tables and inline CSS. I'm going to be doing something different. I recorded it on my phone and overlaid it on the original video and see how that goes. I want to say thank you to the people that are subscribing and giving me likes and showing me love. Thank you. And let's get started. I'm going to set up the email template. I'm just putting some margin 0 on the body. I know you can't see it from the overlay video. So I'm putting two divs here. One of them I'm going to put the width of 100%. Put in some comments. It's always good to put in some comments so you won't get lost. You could get easily lost doing some HTML tables. If you have built some tables, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm doing TRTD table and TRTD, and I'm going to put my content, which is going to be header first. And this one's going to be 600. And this is basic. You're going to do this border, cell padding, and cell spacing. And the row will be presentation on all your tables for this email template. If you want to learn more about HTML tables, I have an article in my blog. I'll put the description down. It's Rene D. Perez, I believe it's /blog.com. I'll just link it down in the description. Alright, what I did, I added a style on the table, width of 100%, max width 600 pixels, background Dodger blue. So you can see how on my mobile it matches with the one on my laptop. Let's put the two screens. I want to show you guys about the line. Align center, so it's to the left. I'm going to center it with that line center. There we go. Now I need to center the header text. So let me adjust this real quick. So I'm gonna align it on the TR with the line center. There you go. It's centered. And I'm gonna put a style and color the text, and I'm gonna change it to white. So I'm just doing a basic layout. I'm not actually doing a real email. I'm just want to show you how to, just to do the basic layout for an email template. Forget to put the comment. Very important. I'm gonna add another TRTD table and another TRTD, and then I'm gonna put the content, and this is usually where you put an image. So I'm just gonna basically just copy what I did on the first table. Just paste it there. And I'm gonna change the width to 100% because I already have the 600 on the first table. I'm gonna put the style on this table and leave it at the max width 600 with 100%. I'm gonna change the color to light gray. And I'm gonna change the alignment. And I'm gonna change the padding to 90 pixels to 10 pixels. So 90 pixels on top and bottom, and 10 pixels from left to right, or right to left, sorry. I forgot my comments again. Just showing you the code and the content that's outputting to the browser. So I'm gonna start a banner. I always start off with the TRTD, and I'm using Emmet. It's much faster. It's easier. I'm gonna put banner. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is just repetitive until you actually get to the actual content of the email. Put in a dark background. And don't worry about the blurry on my mobile video. When I was recording, somebody called me and I don't want to reveal their number, and yeah, that's why I put that blur. Put the line center on the TR. I'm going to put the style and color the text to white. All right. Paste it on there. Let's change up the font size. It looks kind of small. So you can see it on the mobile too. That's pretty good. Now I'm gonna copy and just paste it on the header text. All right, that's much better. Even on the mobile one, you can see it. All right. Moving on. Next, I'm going to start on the content of the email. This would be more the description of a product or more images. Just depends on what email you want. There you go, content. Then again, I have to do the same, copy and paste. I'm gonna copy everything from this table. Change some things around. Let's make it an orange. Give it some color. I'm gonna center the text. Again, I'm gonna copy and paste. There you go. Can hardly see that. Let me change it back to black. There we go. I'm gonna make it a little larger so you can take up more space. Let's keep it there. After the content should be a call to action, CTA, which is very important in the email. It's going to copy the whole row. Just change the content, the text. And I'm gonna add an anchor tag since it's gonna be a button. I'm just gonna put the example.com. This is where you want people to actually go to your website or to your landing page to get their info. Choose the color. You can't see it right now, it's off the screen. I'm gonna show it on the mobile. You can't hardly see it because it's a anchor tag. Usually the color is purple and has a line on the bottom by default. So I'm gonna style it with the inline CSS. I'll change the background. Just change it to white. Okay. Then let's get rid of that line. Text decoration none. Put some padding, about 4 pixels. Just make it. There we go. That's good enough. Change the color of the text. Whoops. To black. Next, I'm gonna start on the company boilerplate. It's usually what they're usually they put the content of the company. Usually put that after the CTA. I'm gonna copy this again. It's gonna be a little easier and faster. Change the color to light blue. Change the text. There you go. Next will be a row of the footer, which will be the end of the email. And this where you have to put your address of your company and a unsubscribe link. You gotta follow the can spam and also the GDPR. You have to be in compliance for emails. There you go. What else? Let's put some social media icons, which are important as well. I'm not gonna actually put the icons. I'm just gonna put the text in place of the icons. So I'm gonna copy this, paste, and in order to be side by side, you can just copy the TD portion and just copy it. Change the numbers so you can see. Change the color of the background. Let's try lime. Oh, a little bright there. Change the padding. That seems good. Make the text a little smaller. Let's change the icon text to black. Let's change the background. It's too bright for me. Let's make it orange red. Yeah. Let's change the icon text to white. All right, it's on the mobile too. All right, I think the layout's done. This is a good reference if you're starting in creating emails or email templates. I think this is a good layout to reference. And just build it yourself and just play with it. So I'm putting color in the background just to distinguish the email from the the actual browser's background, and it's too bright. Let's change the color to purple. All right, a little better. Check it out. There you go. See that space from the top and bottom? You can add a shadow too. Shadow will look nice. But I'm just going to keep it like that. That's a basic layout for an email from scratch. It's pretty easy. Once you get down the TRTDs and the tables, after that, you just have to remember the border, the cell padding, the cell spacing, and the row presentation, and the inline CSS. I want to show you where you can organize your code. So if you're working with a team or just want to share it with somebody, it's a lot easier, and it saves space too once you scroll down, and when you're working on it, it's a lot faster. That along with the comments, it's very organized. I forgot to put the end of the email. There you go. See how neat it looks, more organized. Kind of like having the recording on the mobile and just overlaying it. It looks pretty convenient there. Let me know in the comments if you like it right there, and to have it on there just to show you the responsiveness, or just the mobile version. So I'm showing you the code for each section. So right here is the banner section, the code. What I might do next video to actually make an email, but maybe using a framework like MJML, to show you a different way to make emails. I believe it's a lot faster, with less code and much faster, and the performance is better, I believe, using a framework. Try the icon code. I want to give a shout out to Karen from Coding Phase, and also Joe for teaching me basically everything that I know about development. I'm a Diamond member with the Coding Phase, and every Mondays we have accountability meeting, which is I think is pretty cool to have that and talk to the community. And Karen, her workshop is amazing. She'll answer your questions if you had any questions, if you're stuck on something, if you want advice on anything. And that's how in her workshop it clicked for me when I first started emails. I just looked back on her recordings and I just clicked. I'm like, all right, I got it. So I gotta give it up to Karen. But now I want to show you different themes for VS Code. I know a lot of people, well, at least I'm curious about other people's themes. I think it's pretty cool just to maybe just mess around with different themes. This one's pretty cool. I use two different ones for during the day and one at a different one during the night. I usually use the blackboard during the day. This helps me out. There you go. That's a blackboard. Let's check out the IU Mirage. This one I really like too. IU Dark. Let's try this one's pretty cool too. I like this one. I like the contrast and the colors. These right here are pretty new. I've been messing around with them here and there. It's always cool to have like different themes, so I won't get bored just of using one. Latest black. I like that one too. Rabbit ink. Not that much contrast, but if you like it, why not? There's another one, a brand new one. This one right here, material theme, ocean high contrast. Pretty basic, but again, I like the contrast. And let's go back to the original. All right, until the next video. Thank you. Like and subscribe.